This is INCRadio, DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.
Pack your bags and let's go! Welcome to Culture and Travel, your gateway to discovering hidden gems, rich traditions, and unique experiences across the globe, right here on INCRadio Japan. Whether you're a curious explorer, a culture enthusiast, or just a traveler at heart, we've got you covered. From bustling cities to serene countrysides, we'll take you to places where history, faith, and culture come alive. This is Culture and Travel, where every destination is a new adventure. Buckle up and let's embark on an unforgettable journey together, only on INCRadio Japan Satellite Studio.
はい、皆さんこんばんは。INC ラジオジャパンへようこそ。今日のホストを務めます、姉妹館の由美子です。よろしくお願いします。今日はここ日本でユニークな必需品、必要なものですね、についてお話ししたいと思います。皆さんと一緒に楽しくお話しできるのがとても楽しみです。そして今日は私だけではなく、他の3人の素敵なコホストも一緒です。それでは順番にご紹介していきます。ATM!
Arigato, Ate Yumiko. Hi, Ate Yumiko. Hello, everyone. I'm Ate and today's episode is going to be full of discoveries as we'll explore the essentials that help us in our daily lives here in Japan. Some might be familiar and some might surprise you. I can't wait to hear everyone's thoughts and share a few of my own too. And speaking of unique ideas, let me pass it over to Kuya Aizel.
Thank you so much, Ada Ems. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone. Welcome to INCRadio Japan. I'm Kuya Aizel, live from Hiroshima, and it's very cold here. You know, halata naman siguro sa mga suot namin. Makikita niyo si Ate Kay mamaya, mas pangulamig yung suot niya sa akin. Then makikita niyo siya, kasi yung tatawanin ko next. But I'm gonna be one of your hosts for the day and hope everyone is doing good and is having a great day. And as you may all know, Japan has so many interesting essentials that we rely on, especially with our distinct seasons and lifestyles. And I'm excited to hear what each of us considers an essential. Maybe you'll find some new items to add on your own list. But before we dive in, sabi ko nga kanina, marinig natin, pakinggan muna natin. Hello, Ate Justin. Hello.
Hello po. Hi, Kuya Aizel. And yes, I am wearing the turtleneck. Ako na ang nanguna. Actually, I put it down so that it won't be, I won't be too cold. But yeah, thank you, Kuya Aizel. Konnichiwa, minasan. I'm Sister Justine K. Rodriguez, and it's great to be here with all of you today. We have a fantastic show lined up for you with stories from brethren all over Japan po. So whether you are a local or someone curious about life in Japan, stick around po because you'll definitely enjoy today's program. Now, let's take a look at the video introducing today's topic. What exactly are these unique essentials? Let's find out.
Welcome to INCRadio Japan Satellite Studio. Today we're exploring a topic that touches every part of life here in Japan. It's all about the essentials that make Japan so unique. From bento boxes to high-tech gadgets, Japan has crafted items that are not only practical but carry a story, a culture, and a whole lot of heart. But what makes these items truly essential? And why are they so treasured in daily life here in Japan? That's what we're going to find out today. We'll also be hearing from our brethren from all over Japan about their favorite Japanese essentials and the stories behind them. So whether you're new to Japan or have been here all your life, join us as we discover the unique essentials of Japan only here on INCRadio Japan Satellite Studio.
All right, now that we've seen the introduction video, let's dive into our discussion. Medyo naano ako dun. Let's to start us off, I have a question for everyone. Here it is. Can you tell us about a unique Japanese item that surprised you when you first saw it? You know, meron ba kayong ganon? May Japanese item ba kayo? Especially lalo sa mga hindi taga Japan. Si Sister Yumiko, hindi ko na tatanungin siguro kasi taga dito na talaga yan eh. So ang tatanungin ko na lang dito sa Ate Ems lang and Sister Justin. You know, like do you have like any like unique Japanese item that surprised you when you first saw it? Let's hear Ate Ems first.
For me, Siguro yung face wash na tablet.
Oh, the tablet?
Yeah, it's a
Hmm?
tablet.
Okay.
Ano
I
yun?
haven't even
Parang,
heard
ano
of
yun?
that.
It's a
Device ba yun?
powder wash.
Joke lang.
No, you
Oh, a
download it.
powder.
Yeah.
It's a powder wash, but it's a tablet.
Mm-hmm.
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 And then you kind of rinse it with water and then you wash your face with it. Parang
Hindi
super,
ba ano lang yun? Hindi ba parang sabong bareta lang yun? Tapos parang pinaliit lang yun.
siguro, ano na lang, ginawa na lang cubes.
Yeah.
Iba yung
Oh.
towel.
Mhm.
May towel. Yung pag ilan mo sa
Mhm.
tubig,
Mhm.
Yeah.
pero
Okay,
meron
siguro
tablet.
na-imagine ko yung sinasabi ni Ate Em. Siguro it comes with like cubes niya. Tapos pag
Yeah.
nabasa siya, nagiging ano siya, nagiging soapy siya. Yeah. Tapos pa siguro one time use lang siya na it comes into cubes. I can imagine it being like that siguro. Parang ganoon. Pero hindi pa ako nakakakita nun. You know? Sa ang Japan ba yung... Same ba tayo ng Japan na tinutukoy Ate Em? The Japan I mean
Iba
like...
kayo nang ginagamit.
You know?
Pero, hindi kasi ako lumalabas.
What about your sister Kay? Like, do you have any like unique Japanese
Actually,
item?
yeah, that's a good one because for her it's a tablet. For me, I would see like the powder, and then you put that on your hands, and then you put enough water, and then you like ano ba yun? You just make it into a bubble, like it will foam
Mhm.
up. But unfortunately, I couldn't do it successfully. Like it would, it would only just be like a goop. You know, it's supposed to be foam, but when I do it, it's always like goop. So I'm definitely doing something wrong. But that one is apparently very good because when you foam it up and then it all has these like enzymes or like cleansing things for you, it's good because it's like compact and then you can just like bring it anywhere. So I think that's like a good essential. But for me, what I thought about was the koro koro. Or how do I even say that in English? Koro koro is
Lint
that,
roller.
there we go, a lint
Yeah.
roller or like
Actually have one like below me, Sister Justin. I always like I'm very like always when it comes to especially I'm always wearing black, like dark things. So I always make sure that I'm out of dust like every single time like I go out. It's annoying. It's like a mood killer every time like you're in public and you're gonna be like looking at your pants and you're like, oh yeah.
yeah, I
You
should
know,
have
it's all
lint roller.
yeah.
And it's funny because
Can you
it's
show us Sister Steph is asking me to show. I think hindi naniniwala si Sister Steph na meron akong koro-koro dito sa room. So wait for it.
item ano pala to?
Item
Reveal.
reveal. So yeah, I have it. I have
Ayun!
it.
There we go. There we go.
Mhm. Yeah.
So there is actually like a specific lint roller for your floor and a lint roller for your
For your
clothes.
Mhm.
Yeah. And actually it can get as tiny as this one
Yeah.
because I have one in the office and I just like, for like the very small corners. And I think that's like one of the, it's up there, top 10 Japan essentials. You have to have it.
Mhm.
Yeah. If you have it, it's kind of like you're a local. You know what you're doing.
How about Sister Yumiko? I was just joking, like
Um,
when I said that I know Sister
talking,
Yumiko is not included. Of course she's included. How about you,
yeah,
Sister Yumiko?
talking about face wash, like a face soap. I use the little net for making flooring po.
Oh.
Oh
So
yeah.
maybe
The head.
Justin, you can use that
Mhm.
for your
You need
uh,
that. You just like put like the soap and like the foam, and then you do this thing, and then it's gonna like foam up, and then yeah, you have the foamy, soap.
Yeah. I mean that little net, I think in the Philippines that's the little net version is panghilod, the
Scrub.
loafer.
Yeah, like there's like a version for like face wash. Like, I think
Yeah.
it's really small. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah,
Mhm.
okay. And there's
Well, that's like and that's the essential for that's a unique Japanese item for Sister Yumiko.
Ay,
Like I'm still thinking, I'm asking all of you guys because I personally I can't think of like anything,
Mhm.
Like I'm still thinking right now, but I think I'm just gonna go for like Sister Justin's answer, like the korokoro, like the lint roller, because yeah, that is like really like something that I need, because like I said, I wear a lot of like blacks, but that's really it for our small discussion. Like, do you guys have anything to add on?
I think one more thing about that is that when we first saw it, probably it's kind of like so unique. And now that we're just so used to like using it, the convenience of using it, we're just like so used to it. That's why it's kind of difficult for us to think about. But I'm for sure 100% if you are visiting Japan and then you see this egg timer that tells you like, oh, this is soft boiled, hard boiled egg, and then like whatever type of egg you want, like that's gonna be something unique for you. But yeah, that's why I think it's difficult for Kuya Aizel even to like to think of one. And 100% you will find a lot of stores that will sell these unique stuff. Like actually I've never seen
Like
one, but
sometimes it's weird, like you're gonna be surprised, like oh they have this type of
Yeah,
item here,
they
like
invented this
you
kind
you
of
know.
things.
Yeah, I think Japan is all about like making life like convenient for
Easier.
like everyone. So like, even like the smallest of things, like they have something that you haven't like even thought of, like, oh yeah, like that thing exists. Like it's always surprising whenever I go to these like 100 yen shops, and especially like the big ones. Like you can get
Mhm.
lost there, and like like it's like it's pretty cheap because like it starts like 100 yen, but you can like pretty much like overspend on like there, because like you're picking up a lot of things, like even if the things like you don't actually need, like you feel like you need it because it makes your life like maybe like 2 seconds or like 5 seconds easier, or like I think that's like pretty much like what Japan is for us. Right, it's just then.
Right.
Very much so, po. So thank you so much for sharing your answers. And that is such an informative discussion from everyone. And for our YouTube live comments, if you thought of anything that is unique that we didn't get to mention, please comment down below so that everyone can see your answer. And then it can also be helpful to us and to other viewers, po. So now, let's move on naman po sa ating hanging question.
The hanging question of the day.
All right. So here's today's hanging question for our viewers. What Japanese home essential used to sit on the floor and often paired with a low table provides warmth during the winter months? And it is a symbol of cozy family gatherings. So if you think you know the answer, type it in the chats or comments, and we will see, we'll pick out which one is the right answer po. We'll reveal it later in the show, so stay tuned po. And of course, don't forget to put your hashtag local in so that we know where you are from, where you're watching from po. And remember, this item isn't just practical, it's also a big part of winter culture here in Japan. So let's see if you can guess what it is.
はい、
All right,
今日
everyone.
の、はい、はい、じゃあ、日本語でもちょっとお伝えしますね。今日のハンギングクエスチョンはですね、日本で、冬によく使われている床に座って、低いテーブルと組み合わされて、いる家具で、日本の家庭に置いてあるものは何でしょうか。で、その家具は心地よい、家族の団らんの象徴とされているものです。これが何でしょうかっていうのが今日の質問になっています。質問の答えはこのプログラムの最後で皆さんにご紹介します。
Now let's dive into our first discussion point of today.
It's time for the main topic discussion.
So let's start by defining what we mean by essentials in the context of Japanese culture. When we think of essentials here, it's not just about basic needs. It includes items or practices that reflects Japan's unique lifestyle, traditions, and seasons. So we have a slide here. So here are the essentials in the context of the Japanese culture. So number one, the first one is functionality. In Japanese culture, functionality refers to the practicality and usability of items in daily life. Essentials are designed to make tasks more convenient and efficient while often incorporating thoughtful, user-friendly designs. Let's see some examples. So siguro lalabas dito yung mga na-mention natin kanina. Or siguro hindi. Siguro may mga mababasa tayo dito na hindi natin naisip, pero essentials pala. So number one is chopsticks or hashi, So, ba't naman di natin naisip to na nasa Japan pinaka-ginagamit to? Hindi naman natin to ginagamit sa Pinas. So, bakit hindi natin to naisip mga co-host natin? So, the purpose of this is, of course, it's a simple yet highly efficient utensil for eating. Of functional design, it's very lightweight and easy to handle. Typically made from bamboo, wood, or durable plastics, many chopsticks are reusable, supporting eco-friendliness. And the culture, as for its cultural note, unlike forks or knives, chopsticks are more versatile for Japanese dishes like sushi, ramen, or rice bowls. And rice bowls. They allow precise handling of food without damaging its delicate presentation. So do you guys agree? Wala naman sigurong against no sa chopsticks kasi we all use like chopsticks pretty much every day. But ewan ko na lang sa inyo. Sige, ibahin muna natin. Sister K, araw-araw ba kayong gumagamit ng chopsticks? Do you use like chopsticks like every day?
I'd say like 60% of the time.
60% of the time. Okay. How about Sister Ems?
Yeah, every day, I guess.
Every day. How about Sister Yumi? I'm not gonna ask Sister Yumiko, you know. She uses chopsticks like 100% of the time, right? Sister Yumiko? Yeah, I think like one thing about the Japanese people are like even the food that shouldn't be like used with chopstick. I think ginagamitan pa rin talaga ng chopsticks, right? Sister Yumiko, as much as possible, you use like chopsticks for pretty much for like everything, right? Sister Yumiko, am I
Yes,
correct?
for miso
Right?
soup, yes.
Yeah, right. Like even like the food is like easier to eat with like let's say forks or like knives. If you can use chopsticks, you're gonna use chopsticks, right?
Yeah, probably. For fish, maybe we
Yeah.
use
Mm-hmm.
chopstick for pretty much everything. Yes. Yeah,
How
right.
about natanong ko na ba lahat? And sa akin siguro, it's like sort of 50-50, you know, I'm very you know, I prefer like being convenient na parang wala akong pakialam. Naka ano siya, alam yung iba kasi parang naka-conscious sila. Na parang okay
Yeah.
ma-conscious kung ano, di ba? Like kung mas madaling kainin ka, kung nagmamadali ka, hindi ka makapag-chopstick. Kailangan mo daw kutsara. Magkutsara ka, di ba? Like, na parang, I don't know, siguro, so parang sa iba, siguro, yung iba kasi parang siguro na-conscious sila na parang, you know, it's normal and we're gaijin anyway. So parang they really don't expect us to like be using chopsticks if we're not used to like using chopsticks. Like, you know, na parang nag-chopstick ka pero sobrang bagal mo naman kumain, you know?
Exactly. Yeah.
Diba, Sister Justin,
Really
right?
comfortable, you know.
What about number two? What's our number two essential? Or another example is bento boxes. You know, okay, portable lunch containers designed to organize and transport meals. Compartments separate different types of food, keeping flavors distinct. And the compact yet spacious enough to include a balanced meal, rice, protein, vegetables, and side dishes, often made from lightweight materials like plastic, wood, or stainless steel. Reusable, very easy to clean, and eco-friendly, reducing the need for disposable packaging. And as for its cultural note, bento boxes are not only about convenience but also a reflection of care and creativity, as many are arranged beautifully like edible art. So I'm gonna ask Sister Yumiko for this one. I think hindi ko alam kung kanino ko narinig. I don't know kung kanino ko narinig, but food is like considered art for in Japan, right, Sister Yumiko?
Actually, that's true.
Mhm.
I work in a daycare for little children, and when they have like a bento day, for example, when they have a field trip, or the parents make like a beautiful bento for the children, and it's called some of them's got their name on it with made out of seaweed nori. なので、そうですね、今、お弁当を、子供たちが持ってくるときに、キャラ弁とかありますよね。it's called caravan, and um, yeah, it looks like a character that like children knows. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna ask Sister Yumiko for this one. On the scale of like 1 to 10, like how good is your bento making skill, Sister Yumiko?
Me?
Yeah.
Um,
Like how good are you? Like how artistic are you when you're like making bento? Are you like, you know?
um, since I live in Japan, we have like a very useful place that's called convenience store.
Mhm.
And I normally buy those frozen okazu, frozen food
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
we can use for bento, and That's
You just transfer it into
yeah,
your own
yeah.
bento. Is that it? So,
And
oh yeah,
the rice
that's
thing.
your cheating. Eureka.
And
You're
Essential.
basically cheating. I think that's cheating. How about you, Sister Emerald? You say something?
That's essential.
it says
But
yes.
but
That's it.
but I like making bento boxes.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I would
I
make for my neighbors.
Oh,
wow.
Oh,
really?
Wow.
lucky
Oh my
neighbors. How about you,
God.
Sister Justin? Sister Justin.
Why would you even ask me that? It's like
Yeah,
you set me up
I,
for
I, I
failure.
already expected like an answer from you, but I need to ask you, Sister Justin. I think you're the type of like I just need to eat. Kind of
Exactly.
expect me to like
Like
look like
my
yeah.
lunch container is just like one container. It doesn't
Yeah.
even have partitions in it. It's just like one container.
Reminds me of like when we were like in elementary like or high school back in the Philippines and you
Yeah.
need to make like baon like lunchbox and like so Sister Justin dinala ni Sister Justin yung ganung culture dito ano parang di ba proud Okay, what's the next ano pa yung next na essential natin sana last na to kasi ang dami kong dinadagdag kada ano but what's the next one. Okay, tapos na pala. Why functionality is key. So by focusing on functionality, Japanese essentials demonstrate a practical approach to life that balances simplicity with purpose. These items are merely tools but integral to the culture, enhancing both utility and experience. B as a cultural significance. This is also important in Japan's culture. Japanese essentials often embody the nation's deep-rooted traditions. Kaya mga sinabi natin kanina, chopsticks, bento boxes, these are like daily items na makikita natin na ginagamit, especially if you're working or you're at school. Makikita mo talaga na araw-araw talaga na lang ginagamit yan. Um, nation's deep-rooted traditions, respect for craftsmanship, simplicity, and sustainability. These items are more than tools or objects. They carry cultural meanings that reflects Japan's values and way of life. Oh, so ang first example natin doon is yung hanko. So I actually have one here. Nabasa ko siya kanina. I made my research sa essential. Ano ba yung ano? So hanko daw. Like, yeah, I have this. I have one here. So it's like a personal seal. And the cultural role of this one is hanko is a personal stamp used for signing documents, contracts, and even bank transactions. So ginagamit to kapag pupunta kayo, like may mga mahalaga kayong documents na kailangang alam mo yun, pirmahan. Hindi kasi ano dito yung parang karaniwang sign sa atin na parang autograph type. Hindi sila ganun dito. Kailangan nila ng either like hanko or papalagay sa'yo yung parang full name mo. And that is like considered na sign sa kanila. It also represents like the identity and responsibility of an individual. So like a hanko is like a very powerful na parang seal. Na parang so kapag may hanko yung document po, it's like legit, Next one is the significance, a symbol of trust and formality in personal and business dealings. Kaya ang sinabi ko kanina, passed down as a tradition for centuries. It highlights respect for meticulousness and personal touch in Japanese culture. Kaya kapag nakita niyo yung mga hanko, makikita niyo siya like may kanji siya. But mine actually, hindi kanji yung akin. It's like Romaji. Nakalagay lang yung surname ko here. How about you, Sister Justin? Ano yung ano mo? Like, usapang hanko nga tayo. Ano yung, kasi hindi naman tayo hapon eh. So, anong hanko nyo? Sige nga, yung mga hindi naman, What's yours, Sister Justin? Anong nakalagay sa ano mo? Sa'yo?
Mine is also Romaji, which is like the Japanese alphabet. So it's not kanji at all. And it's just katakana, like the second alphabet. Tas mahaba siya. It's pretty long.
It's long. How about you, Sister Ems?
It's my surname also. It's katakana.
It's katakana. Sister Yumiko, I'm not gonna ask. It's probably in Japanese and like some stylish, like yeah. We already lost Sister Yumiko. But you have anything to say?
Yes, I do have kanji one with hanko. Yes.
Yes po. So what's the next, Sister Kuya Tech? So key takeaways on cultural significance. Japanese essentials connect the past and present by preserving traditions while staying relevant to modern needs. They often highlight values like simplicity or shibui. I don't know if I pronounce that correctly. Sustainability and respect for craftsmanship. Even in everyday items, the cultural focus is on harmony, nature, and quality. Letter C is aesthetic appeal. So dito na siguro marami kayong sasabihin kasi feel ko ma-arting mga co-host ko. In Japanese culture, aesthetics play a significant role in defining essentials. The design is not merely about functionality but also about visual harmony. Kagaya ko na sinabi kanina, yung food, hindi lang siya basta like function na para healthy yung food mo. Dapat maganda rin yung itsura kasi they value like the design and the looks of it. Like yung visual harmony and the emotional experience an item evokes. This focus on beauty often emphasizes clean lines, subtle patterns, natural materials, and harmonious proportions, reflecting Japan's appreciation for simplicity and elegance. So sa example natin dito as traditional tea sets or shaki. So aesthetic features is tea sets often use muted colors like earthy greens, browns, or soft blues, aligning with the natural elements. Handcrafted details highlight the artisan skills such as delicate curves and textures. It sounds expensive, you know. Design philosophy as simplicity in form enhances the tea drinking experience, encouraging mindfulness and appreciation. So siguro mas sumasarap yung tea mo kapag dito ka uminom, no? I don't know. Does that make the tea like taste better if you're drinking on a traditional tea set, Sister Yumiko?
I'm not sure, but you feel that it's formal maybe.
Yeah. Right. No, parang I don't know. Maybe it's like a placebo thing, but you enjoy drinking tea like if it's like proper. Let's say like parang coffee, like subo mo ng kape sa baso, diba? It is not. I think it's like it's the same with that, right? Na parang do you wanna like gusto mo kumain sa kainan na hindi naman tamang lagayan ng kainan. Parang ganun lang din siya and I think if you're drinking on a proper like tea set, I think it makes like the experience better. Right? I think it's like more of like an experience thing. And yun nga, kasi matagal ng like Japan is like I mean, tea is like famous and in Japan, like everyone drinks tea and matagal na talaga nilang iniinom yung tea. So I think like tea is like really like a part of like their culture. So like, do we have any information? Oh, abangan daw next week, sabi ni Sister Steph. So baka mag-usap tayo about tea. So I'm curious because I'm a tea person. So wag na masyadong dyan yung mga coffee person kasi time ko na next week, tea person. Okay. Anyway, design philosophy, simplicity, form enhances the tea drinking experience, encouraging mindfulness and appreciation. And the reflection, tea sets are not only functional but also elevate the act of tea preparation and drinking into a serene, almost meditative. Meron pa ba tayong Meron pa ba? Parang dami ko nung sinabi. Do we still have like more? Okay, the key elements of aesthetic appeal in Japanese essentials. Number 1 is simplicity and minimalism. Number 2 is harmony with nature. And number 3 is balance of form and function. Ayan, mga kapatid. Yung mga dapat nating tandaan, sa mga key elements of aesthetic appeal in Japanese essentials. Because you gotta look aesthetic, look pleasing in Japan, The pressure is real. Diba,
Yeah.
Sister Ems?
Yes, thank you so much, Kuya Idol, for long information. Now, here's a question to get us thinking even more as we talk about essentials. Is there an essential item you've found here in Japan that you can't imagine living without? Now, let's start with Ate Yumiko since you're Nihonjin. なんかありますか？
耳かきですかね? The ear cleaner?
Ah,
The made out of bamboo ball.
is it the
I'm
white
so obsessed.
one?
Yeah, I'm so obsessed with that. I can't live without that. I use it like every day.
Really?
It's actually not good for your ear. Like
Yeah, I heard
every
it's
day.
not good for your ears every day.
But
It sounds like it's like more of a you problem, Sister Yumiko. Like because like, you use it every day, and I don't think you're supposed to like put something inside your ears like every day,
Every
right?
day, every day.
Yeah.
even if
Especially after
yeah.
showers or bath, you're not supposed to do that.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, like Sister Yumiko said, like she's like obsessed with it. So like I think
Why?
Why?
I don't know. I just love that. Like since when I was kid. So I don't know.
It's soothing.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, so you guys like already know now, like when Sister Yumiko is stressed, you can just find her in the corner, probably like cleaning her ears using like these bamboo thing, like this is like
We know what to
yeah,
give you
it's
as
like
a
soothing.
present on your birthday.
Mhm.
A lots of that. We'll give you like that as a present for your birthday. We know what to give you now.
You cleaner. Yeah.
How about Sister Justine's? I think Justine.
For me, maybe like not an essential item, but something I found unique was in our office, we had the, how do I say, manual paper shredder. because like we're so used to having the electric shredder. We actually have like the manual mini one, and I'm like, are we poor? Like, it's like but if you think about it, like for small items, like for our like A5 paper, it's like very eco-friendly, I'd say. And then it's kind of like, okay.
Oh, is it a small one?
Yeah, it's like a small one, and then you just like shred your paper. It's just
So it's like this like pencil sharpener, like the social one, like like do you remember like having a classmate back in school, like everyone's got like a traditional sharpener, and like this one classmate brings up like this big sharpener, and like everyone like comes with lining up like, ano rin ako, patasa rin na ako ng lapis ko, like yeah. So it's like, so that works like that, like the shredder. Like you're, okay.
This is INCRadio, DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.
Okay, welcome back everyone. I hope you enjoy those promo videos po and are ready for more fun and exciting noodle talk. We're about to switch gears a bit and take a deeper dive into something that ties in perfectly with our topic today, language. So let's go for our Japanese lesson.
Japanese lesson.
Okay, it's time for our Japanese lesson of the day, where we can learn some common noodle-related phrases in Japanese を。はい、では早速始めていきましょう。一つ目は、What would you like to have lunch? What would you like to have for lunch today? これは、日本語ではどうなるでしょうか？ What would you like to have for lunch today? Justin, how do you say that in Japanese for? Okay, lunch, お昼。お昼。
Okay. お昼ご飯。は何を食べたいですか？
いいですね。Okay, 今日はtoday 今日です。だから今日お昼ご飯は何を食べたいですか？はい。Yes, that's the good answer ぽ。はい。今日お昼、you can just say お昼ぽ for lunch ぽ。今日お昼に何を食べたいですか？ And that's what would you like to have lunch for today? 今日お昼に何を食べたいですか？です。Okay, let's go to the next one. If you want to have ramen, I'd like to have ramen in Japanese. さあ、なんて言うでしょうか？アーティスです。ラーメン食べたいときは。
ラーメンが食べたい。
はい、ラーメンが食べたい。What's the answer for? はい、そうです。ラーメンが食べたいです。
Kailangan pala mas magalang yun. You need to be polite. So you need to put des.
So if someone asks you, 今日の昼何が食べたいですか? And if you want to have ramen for lunch today, then you can say ラーメンが食べたいです。Or if you want to have udon, then うどんが食べたいです。そばが食べたいです。And yeah, you can say that. Okay, let's go to another one. What ramen flavor do you like? You can ask that when you go to lunch with your friend. And はい、じゃあ日本語でなんて言うかな。じゃあ難しい。
Okay, now I have to like put in the correct placements. What ramen flavor do you like?
Yes. 合ってる。
何のラーメン
が
No aji?
うんうん。
Ramen no aji ga suki desu ka?
Yes, you can also say that. Yes, yes. But you can just say more simply, answer is 何ラーメンが好きですか? You can just say that. 何ラーメン You can also say 何のラーメンの味が好きですか? That's also the correct answer po. Or you can say 何ラーメンが好きですか? Yes. And the answer for that, next slide po. If you like to have shoyu ramen or miso or shio or tonkotsu ramen, how would you say that at this step? What's your answer po?
もし、
うん
豚骨食べるなら、豚骨ラーメンが好きです。
はい。What's the answer po? はい、そうです。はい。豚骨ラーメンが好きです。You can say that. Or if you like 醤油ラーメンです。醤油ラーメンが好きです。味噌ラーメンが好きです。塩ラーメンが好きです。っていう感じで。はい。Now you can have these phrases for the conversation when you go to ramen shop po. Okay, and that's all from Japanese lesson for tonight.
Thank you so much po, Sister Yumiko. That was very fun and very practical Japanese lesson. It's a new format naman po, no, to our usual Japanese lesson, and it really got our minds thinking. And remember po, practice makes perfect, so don't hesitate to try these phrases and the next time you visit a noodle shop here in Japan. And like Ate Yumiko said, there are different ways to say it. Really depends on how you want to say it and what terms you want to say it. But yeah, we hope that these were very useful. And speaking of inspiration, we've got something very special lined up for you, which is a story that shows how perseverance and resilience, just like the Christian values we're focusing on, can lead to amazing things. So let's watch this very inspiring video and see how even the small beginnings can lead to something truly meaningful. So here's our special feature, Inspiring Stories. Sit back, relax, and be inspired.
Ako po si kapatid na Roland Brian Miranda.
Ako po si Rachel Miranda.
Yung title po nung napanood po namin is Kahoy. Inimbitahan po kami ni kapatid na DJ nung araw na yun. Doon po nag-start yung pagsusuri.
Una po, nabigla kami kasi medyo kakaiba po yung dating ng movie. About po sa kahoy na mali po yung pagsamba sa kahoy.
Doon sa pelikula na yun, ang naaalala ko is yung bida na naghanap siya ng parang faith sa kahoy. Pagkatapos parang naniwala yung mga tao dun sa parang binigay sa kanya na na faith, pero hindi nila alam na parang mali pala.
Na-realize namin na mali pala yung ginagawa namin way ng pagsamba sa Diyos. Naniniwala kami sa Diyos pero mali yung pagsamba.
Yun nga, na parang na-realize namin na eto yung parang malapit sa katotohanan talaga. Na na-realize namin na yung mga sinasamba ng gaya ng reliyon namin dati, na gawa siya ng tao, na mali na halikan to, na luhuran, yun. Kaya nakapag-desisyon kami.
Naliwanagan po talaga kami nung napanood namin yung movie. Kasi nung time po na inimbitahan kami ni Papi Jet, searching na po talaga kami ng relihiyon po na makakapag-akay sa amin sa atin na kaligtasan.
Siyempre, may anak na kami. Gusto naming mapunta sa tamang reliyon na makakapagligtas sa kaluluwa namin, syempre. Tsaka may anak kami. Gusto ko, yung anak ko lumaki na tama yung sinusundan namin, yung pananampalataya. Merong part sa amin na naniniwala kami na iisa lang talagang Diyos. Na iisa lang ang lumalang sa lahat. So, yun, isa yun sa nagpatibay ng paniniwala namin sa iglesia.
Kada po matatapos yung doktrina, pinag-uusapan namin mag-asawa. Ang galing kasi lahat nakabase sa Biblia, lahat may verse, may chapter. Tapos yung mga tanong namin, nagugulat kami na, ganito pala yung sinasabi sa Biblia, iba sa alam namin. So, nakakatuwa saka, yun, nakabase lahat sa Biblia. Sa akin po, unang-una yung uri po ng pagsamba. Malaki po yung pagkakaiba ng pamamaraan po ng iglesia sa pagsamba. Una po namin, hindi lang po kami sa palagay ko yung nakakapansin na ang iglesia ni Cristo po ay napakadisiplinado ng kanilang paraan ng pagsasamba. Isa po yun sa maaaring nakakaakit sa mga tao para sa umanig sa iglesia ni Cristo. Nasa oras, sa pananamit, nagbabasa ng Biblia habang nag-aaral ang salita ng Diyos, bumubukas ng Biblia. Yun po ang napansin ko nakakaiba.
May pagkakaisa at saka marunong tumulong sa kapwa. Siyempre, masaya, hindi ko maipaliwanag, pero masaya kami na siyempre, parang napunta kami sa tamang pagsamba na yung anak namin matuturuan namin ng tamang paglilingkod sa Diyos. Sobrang saya na sobrang laki ng pasasalamat namin sa pagtawag sa amin ng Panginoong Diyos.
Para sa akin po, simula pa lamang tunay na paglilingkod namin sa Diyos. Kaya masaya at saka nagpapasalamat po kami sa ganyan po sa amin.
Wow, what an inspiring story. It's amazing to see how perseverance and resilience can truly make a difference in our lives and in our lives of others.
And now, as we near the end of our program, let's focus on something truly meaningful, our final discussion on perseverance and resilience by faith. So, what's one challenge you faced the required perseverance, and how did your faith help you overcome it? So, to our viewers and listeners po, if you have some experience that you can share to us, you can just comment there po in our YouTube live chat, and gusto po namin basahin at syempre ma-inspired din po sa mga stories ninyo. You, Ate Kay.
I think for me, one of the challenges that I may have faced would be trying to be, how do I say? Let's say it was about friendship. So there was a time where I just wanted to be, alone. I wanted to better myself. And I think one of the solution that I thought about was maybe focus on myself, really on myself, and just maybe disconnect with other people. So I think that I thought was a good solution. But then, when in the long run, I actually needed friends and people in my life, and the right ones that were, really helped me was our brothers and sisters inside the Church of Christ. So I guess with the Oh my God, hindi ko siya ma-ano, wait lang. Hindi ko siya ma-sentence properly. Can you go back to me later?
Okay, sure. How about you, Ate Yumiko? Is there any challenges you faced that um that you required perseverance po, and how did your faith
そう
help
で
you
すね。
overcome it?
本当になんか、ここ最近の話なんですけど、コロナにかかってしまいまして、初めてかかって、で、このちょっと12月に入るか入らないかぐらいの時ですごく忙しくなる、仕事も忙しいし、教会の任務も忙しくなる時期で、でもなんか、熱も下がらなくて、すごくだるくて、もう動けなかったんですよね。それで、まあ、家に、とどまる期間が終えたんですけど、ちょっと体が動かないなと思って、いや、これ今日ちょっと任務いけるかなって思ったんですけど、でもちょっとそこで、頑張って、体を動かして行ったら、やっぱり神様が助けてくださって、その祈りと願いを聞いてくださって、体もちょっとずつ良くなったりとかして、まだちょっと完璧ではなかったりするんですけど、自分の任務をきちんとこなすことができて、で、もうこの、時期の、任務をもう、無事に、務めることが、今もこのラジオの任務を務めることができているので、私とその心の、精神的にも、こう自分で家で休んでるよりも、神様に仕えることで、祝福を与えてもらってるなって、体も良くなって、神様に守られてるなっていう感じがしました。はい。
Oo, and yun naman kasi yung laging turo talaga sa atin lalo na sa mga pagsamba, na kahit na magkasakit ka na, 'di ba? Kung kaya mo namang ibangon yung sarili mo, ibabangon mo para makatupad lang ng tungkulin. 礼拝とかでいつも教えられてるじゃないですか。病気にかかってもベッドから起き上がれるんであれば、もう任務を果たすのが一番大事ですよね。Tapos kapag ka nakatupad ka ng tungkulin mo, magugulat ka na lang na malakas ka na ulit, na hindi mo akalain na makakaya mo. Kasi dun sa sakit na meron ka, 'di ba? Akala mo hindi mo talaga kaya. Then も果たす時って、なんかやっぱそこでびっくりするじゃないですか。なんか急に体調良くなってみたいな。その自分が病気かかったの、その病気はどこに行ったのみたいな感じになるから、だから一番多分ではないですね。一番大事なのは、キリストの教会のメンバーからしたら、任務を果たすことになりますよね。Then, yes, Ate Yumiko, do you want to add some po, Ate Yumiko?
そうですね。任務を果たすことで、さっきも言ったんですけど、心がより豊かになったというか、心が元気になったっていう感じがします。はい。
Mapapayapa yung puso natin, mararamdaman natin yan. Ate Kay, do you have any advice na you can give to someone who's struggling right now to remind them of the importance of perseverance and resilience?
For me, I think you should consider your needs as a human. So like if you're feeling burnt out, you should rest. If you're feeling tired, you should rest. If you're feeling sad, you should give yourself time to be sad. If you're feeling happy, give yourself time to be happy. If you're struggling, don't hide it. Wag mong ibaon yung struggles mo. You have to like embrace the struggles, because a struggle is a hard blessing in disguise, you know?
Yes.
It's really something that will make you stronger and tougher. So in those cases that you do have struggles and difficulties, you have to really put your mindset that, okay, this is going to make me better. God is trying to make me better. He's trying to challenge me because I've been comfortable for too long now. So I have to have something new. I have to have something better. So I think it's really good about mindset as well.
Yes, thank you,
Right.
Ate Kay. How about you, Ate Yumiko? Do you have some advice for anyone who's struggling right now, Ate?
そうですね。もうなんか、一人で、もう病気の時とか、あと、ちょっと悩み事がある時とか、悩んでしまうと、さらに閉じこもってしまうことがあるので、やっぱ
Mm.
り、周りの、友達であったり、家族であったり、もちろん、キリストの教会の兄弟姉妹であったりっていうのが周りにやっぱりいるので、その支えがあるので、あの、話を一緒にしたりとかっていう時間を持つと、あの、すごく自分の中でも、心が豊かになるっていうか、あの、いい時間を過ごせるんじゃないかなと思います。一人でいるよりも、そうですね、周りの方々と話したり、一緒にいる方がいいのかなと思います。
そうですよね。やっぱwhen you surround yourself with people who lift you up, your family, 'di ba? Your friends, and syempre yung mga kapatid natin sa loob ng iglesia. Pwede natin silang maging source of strength eh.
Mm.
When you feel like giving up, when you feel like you're losing some kumbaga yung energy mo na lagi mong nararamdaman, 'di ba? And sometimes katulad ng sinabi ni Ate Kay kanina, yung na-overwhelm na tayo, medyo napapagod na tayo, life feels overwhelming paminsan. Pero importante talaga na ma-remember din natin na hindi tayo nag-iisa sa lahat ng laban natin, 'di ba? Lean on your faith kasi iglesia ni Cristo tayo. Lagi tayong humingi ng gabay, 'di ba? Ng patnubay sa ating Panginoon Diyos kasi isa tayo sa mga binigyan ng pagkakataon para makapagpanalangin, 'di ba? Always pray po. Always pray for guidance and take things one step at a time. Hindi tayo nagmamadali sa buhay, 'di ba? Katulad nga ng sinabi natin kanina, timing talaga lahat. So, and yung resilience naman, hindi naman lagi about lang sa yung hindi about sa never ka magfo-fall or never ka magfi-fail, 'di ba? It's about getting back up stronger kasi um yung pangako sa atin ng Panginoon Diyos na lagi niya tayong tutulungan is that promises never fail talaga kahit sa anong bagay, ba? And keep holding on sa mga nanonood at na nakikinig sa atin ngayon. And mag-trust lang tayo na that brighter days ay mapapasa atin din. Sometimes, di ba? Kung kailan man yan. Mag-ano lang tayo, ibigay lang natin sa lahat sa ating Panginoon Diyos. Thank you so much, everyone. And also sa ating mga viewers and listeners po, if you have some experience that you want to share with us, you can just message sa amin, sa akin, kung you know my contact, you know my social media account, diba? And you can talk with us there in our YouTube live chat po. Kasi yan din yung naging isang source ko when I was struggling sa iba't ibang bagay. So try it po mga kapatid, at sa inyo din Ate Ken, Ate Yumiko, you can watch another episode po ng mga program natin, iba't ibang program dito sa INCRadio. They will help you po sa mga struggles po ninyo. And last one, how does trusting in God's plan help us remain resilient even during difficult times, Ate Kay?
I think one of the good things, one of the best things about being a member of the Church of Christ is that we're taught to have a strong faith, because faith is strongly believing in something that is not there, that not there, like you can't see, right? So it's just faith lang talaga. You believe in it, really devoted on that thing. So that's what we have, because in times where no one else can help us, we can never tell anyone about what we're dealing with right now, because humans, meron silang capacity to help. They can only help this much, but our faith is to our Almighty God, and He can do anything. He can do everything. So that's what we always put in, even though it's not in your timing, because our timing can be off, but God's timing will never be wrong. So yeah, it's really the strong faith.
Thank you so much, Ate Kay. How about you, Ate Yumiko?
はい、本当にエシャ先が言った通りだと思います。私たちの一人の力では本当に何もすることができないんですけど、神様は私たちが必要なものを本当によく分かっていらっしゃるので、お祈りを通して神様に助けを求めることで、私の場合、病気になりました。でも、病気にお医者さんに行っても薬はもらえても、やっぱり、それだけでは治せなかったりするんですけど、でも完璧には治らないけど、神様にお祈りをすることで、体がちょっとずつ丈夫になって、自分の任務を果たしたり、日常生活をすることができるようになってきました。なので、本当に神様にお祈りをして助けを求めることで、本当に必要な助けを、くださるだなって感じました。はい。
Arigatou gozaimasu. And for me naman, siguro trusting in God's plan siguro give us the assurance siguro that kahit ano man yung mga tough times na nangyayari sa atin, 'di ba? There's a purpose behind every challenges. Yun yung para sa akin. So, nire-remind lang siguro tayo na hindi natin po pwedeng i-navigate or takbuhin yung buhay natin na tayo lang. So, nire-remind sa atin na lagi ka talagang manalangin. Always pray. Diba? Hindi mo kakayanin pag ikaw lang ang mag-isa. So, that's why sa mga nanonood sa atin, sa mga hindi pa natin kapananampalataya sa loob ng iglesia, we're inviting you po na if you have friends that member in the Church of Christ, libre po kayo or free po kayo na makinig ng mga aral sa loob ng iglesia. And I hope sa mga hindi natin kapananampalataya sa loob ng iglesia na nakikinig at nanonood sa atin ngayon na nakapagbigay din tayo ng inspirasyon sa kanila, lalo na sa mga young adult na nag-struggle right now. Diba, Ate Kay and Ate Yumiko? So, that's for our Christian values discussion, Ate Kay.
Thank you so much, Sister Stephanie, for giving us that space to actually open up. So it's really an inspiring discussion. So perseverance and resilience po truly shine brightest when rooted in faith. So it's amazing to see how faith can help us stay strong and hopeful in every situation. So speaking of faith, it's time to take a deeper look at how Christian values can guide us in our daily lives. So let's move on to our next segment, which is our Christian values for today. We've explored not just the rich history of Japanese noodles, but also the inspiring values they remind us of, especially perseverance and resilience. In life, challenges are inevitable, much like the trials faced by those who created and persevered these iconic dishes through history, di po ba? But as we've learned, resilience allows us to transform difficulties into amazing opportunities, just as God's guidance transforms our trials to triumphs po. So let's take this lesson to heart as we go through our own journeys. No matter how tough things may seem, let's trust in God's timing and His plan for us. With faith, resilience, and support of one another, we can endure and come out stronger.
はい。今日は私たちはですね、日本の面の深い歴史だけではなく、忍耐力と立ち直る力についても学ぶことができました。人生において困難は避けられないものです。それは歴史を通じてこの麺というこの象徴的な料理を作り守り続けた人々が直面した試練と同じです。しかし私たちが今日学んだように神様の導きが試練を勝利に変えるように困難をチャンスに変えることができます。この教えを胸に刻み自分の人生を歩んでいきましょう。どんな困難な状況に見えても神様のタイミングと神様の計画を信じましょう。信仰と立ち直る力、そしてお互いのサポートがあれば私たちは耐えることができ、より強くなることができます。
Hi, arigatou gozaimasu. As we wrap up today's program po, we want to thank you all for tuning in. It's always a pleasure po to have you with us, and we look forward to seeing you next time with more exciting topics. Lalo na, last 2 weeks na lang ang, I know, last 3 weeks na lang ba? End of this year. And also, we would also like to thank all the ministers and ministerial workers po in the District of Nagoya and Tokyo, Japan, and also to our beloved Executive Minister po, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, to our CEBSI President, CEO, and CFO Coordinator, Brother Angelo Ranyo Manalo po. We thank you for always guiding us. Next program na po is INCRadio Cagayan Valley. Bye, everyone!
Thank you po. ありがとうございました。
That's it for today's journey on culture and travel here on INCRadio Japan. We hope you've enjoyed exploring with us and discovered something new about the world and its amazing cultures. Be sure to join us next time for more exciting destinations, inspiring stories, and cultural treasures waiting to be uncovered. Don't forget, your next adventure is just a tune away. This has been Culture and Travel, only on INCRadio Japan. Until next time, mata ne!
Ito ang INC Radio, DZEM 954, ang tinig ng katotohanan, himpilan ng Iglesia ni Cristo, sumasahimpapawid mula sa Quezon City.
Naimbag na aldaw, malem kaya nabi kada kayo amin nga dingdingig itang kanito INC Radio DZM 954 at sumasa inyo po ang programang In Search of Success. Magandang gabi po sa ating lahat at nakikinig po sa ating pong programa ngayon, INC Radio Cagayan Valley Studio po. Dito po ngayon ang Kuya Nico Concepcion mula po dito sa distrito ng Isabela South at bumabati po kaming sa inyong lahat, ang mga nakasubaybay po sa atin, maging dito sa ating YouTube live chat ay sana po makapag-subscribe po kayo. We are inviting everyone to subscribe to our official YouTube channel dito sa INC Radio DZM 954. At sa mga nasa talapihitan ay happy listening po sa inyo at sana po ay yung mga nasa biyahe ay ingat po tayo ngayon at malamang ay clogged or heavy traffic ngayon dahil malamang ay umuuwi na ang mga nagbakasyon. Pabalik